Hey, welcome to the first YouTube video on this channel. Today I'd like to talk a little bit about the new vocabulary words, calling them random words number 10. And I'm just going to start pronouncing them right now. Number 1 is briskly, number 2 is corrode, number 3 is hindrance, number 4 is hospitable, number 5 is incinerate, number 6 is luminous, number 7 is perish, number 8 is redundant, number 9 is sever, and number 10 is voracious. So let's talk about this picture here. You see this woman is walking briskly. Briskly is an adverb. It describes a verb, which is walking. The woman is walking briskly. I'm sure she has those arms pumping, and briskly means quickly. It's a good synonym for quickly. If you've ever made a cake, you could say he stirred the batter briskly. Number 2 on the list is corrode. It's a verb. And so corrode is destroyed slowly by a chemical reaction. Metal is often corroded over time. You'll often see corrosion on older car batteries. And number 3 on the list is hindrance. So hindrance is something that gets in your way. It hurts you. You could say, I tried to get to the store, but the snowstorm was a hindrance. Johnny tried to play football, but his sprained ankle was a hindrance. Number 4 is hospitable. Hospitable. Kind of a weird word to pronounce. So hospitable means welcoming, friendly, and apparently Vietnam is a very hospitable country to people who visit. Number 5 is incinerate, and it is a verb to mean burn beyond recognition. Burn so badly you can't recognize it anymore. Incinerate can be a noun, and we would call it an incinerator. And this is an incinerator for medical waste, which has to be pretty gross. And one problem with plastic is that it can't be incinerated without some harmful effects. And number 6 right there at the top is luminous. And I found a photo, a stock photo, with some objects that are luminous. You can see a candle could be described as luminous, a fire, a flashlight, light bulb, lighter, stars, all luminous. Number 7 is a sad word, perish, meaning literally to die. That's a synonym. Anytime you could say died, you could use perished. So sad news from a couple days ago, a Tennessee tornado. But in that headline, couple married for 57 years died side by side. You could substitute perished for that. So number 8 is redundant, and that means repeating something when it's not necessary. Repeating something unnecessarily. Big word there. You hear the police behind me? That's real. That's right outside the window. They're moving on. They're not coming to the school. I couldn't help it. There were so many good signs on the internet for redundancy, so I just put them all in here. And if you read through them, you'll see that they are repeated unnecessarily. So number 9 is sever, and that does mean to cut, but it's more permanent than regular cutting. Like you wouldn't say, I severed the paper. You might say, like, I severed a limb, which would be devastating, or I severed ties with him if you are no longer that person's friend, but it's more permanent than just cutting. And number 10, the last one, it is voracious. Voracious. Usually talking about appetite, and it certainly could be about food, but it doesn't have to be only about food. You could have a voracious appetite for knowledge. You could have a voracious desire to see the Patriots play a football game. Or you could be a voracious reader. Hopefully you are. All right, so don't forget to hit subscribe, smash that like button, all that stuff that YouTubers say, because, hey, now I have a YouTube channel. And make sure that you talk to all my sponsors, okay? Thanks. See ya.